Hello, Wojciech here. In today's part of HDR tutorial, I will focus on halo artifacts. Halo artifacts are one of the main issues related to HDR photography, and the one that may make any image look unnatural, unrealistic, or simply ugly. Halo artifacts are caused by large differences in luminosities between the various regions of the image. Take a look at the image I loaded into Photomatix. I will zoom out. There was sunset. The sky was bright here, just behind the building and behind the trees, because sun was somewhere here, probably here. But at the same time, building was quite dark. It was in the shadow already, and now, due to this, you can see halo artifacts around the edges of the building. It's this lighter area. The same thing happens here near the tree. What we can do about this? Well, first of all, if you watched my previous part, then you know that you should use natural settings. They minimize the effects of halos. In this case, I used Surreal for lighting adjustments, and if I switch to natural, it's much better. There is still some haloing here. The area is much brighter than the rest of the image. Same happens here, but the image looks quite natural now. However, in this case I prefer Surreal for the building. It looks better, more detailed in my opinion. But as a rule of thumb, remember that when you have a problem with halos, you can try different settings, more natural ones, or sometimes to use different tone mapper like contrast optimizer, which generally produces almost halo-free images. Although in case of this image, even contrast optimizer produces some little halo here and here, although it's not as noticeable as in case of details enhancer. So what to do if you like detail in the image, but your settings produce halos? Well, you should create two images, one free of halos and one with halos, and in one you will focus on details in your image to make them look as you would like them to look, and the other with correct sky without halos. Okay. So for this image, I will first create image with Surreals for lighting adjustments in order to have beautiful details in the building area. Okay, I will click apply. Okay, let's click done. At this stage you should save your image, but I already did it, so I won't do it again. And now I will create a second image without halos. I will go back to my processing using this redo with other settings button. And now I will look for the settings that will produce halo-free image. So I will switch from lighting effects mode, move the slider to the right, okay, and it looks much better. There are no halos in this image. So I will click apply. And again, as I saved it already, I won't do this again. Now I will go back to Photoshop, where I opened my images, both of them. Okay, and open them as layers. This is our halo-free image, which I called no halos, and this is our image with halos, but with nice detail in the building. So what we will do is to blend those two images. I put a no halos image at top as top layer, and now I will create a layer mask, black layer mask, and then I will restore sky from this no halo image. Okay, so to create a black layer mask, I will hold Alt key on my keyboard and click on this very button. Okay, our layer mask for this layer is completely black now. If I didn't hold Alt key, the layer mask will be completely white. Now I will select brush tool, some soft one and quite big, okay. And what I will do now is to paint over the sky to restore sky from the halo free image. Okay. It's very simple. I will just, okay. I will just do it quickly. You should be more precise when doing it on your images. Okay. Now, okay. It's how it looks after, and it's how it looked before. The difference is huge. There were some ugly halo artifacts around the trees and around the building, and now we have no halos in our image. Also, we have details as we wanted them from the first image, because the halo-free image had, well, it was much flatter, you know, and I preferred the other one. Okay, at this stage you could decide to darken sky a bit, but for me it looks quite okay. Well, maybe a bit of darken sky would help.